listen to our concerns. Please explain the Travis County Sheriff's Department practice on catch and release and how decisions are made whether to ticket or arrest someone accused of an infraction.
Well, first of all, that is called cite and release, not catch and release. But it's House Bill 2391, which came into effect September 1st of 2007. And it gives the officers all over the state of Texas the ability to give an individual a ticket and have them report to court on another day. Matter of fact, I am pleased to announce that Travis County Sheriff's Office is the office that led to get that bill passed. Matter of fact, one of the authors, the person that helped author that bill is my chief deputy, Jim Sylvester, in the back here. A little bit about cite and release. There were certain laws that we had to arrest individuals and take them to jail, but the legislators put 7 charges that officers had the discretion of writing a ticket and having that individual report back. The first one is possession of marijuana, criminal mischief, graffiti, theft of service, contraband in a correctional facility, and driving while a license is invalid. One of the requirements, though, in order for you to be eligible to receive a ticket is that you have to be a resident of the county in which you violated the law. You can't be from another state or from another county. You have to be from Travis County. And the officer has discretion on either taking you to jail or writing you a ticket. I would like to say that on the most part, my officers are writing tickets and having individuals report another day.
We appreciate what you and your staff have responded to our concerns about the relationships between immigrants and law enforcement. We understand you have developed a program which will allow for anonymous complaints to be investigated by the Sheriff's Office. Please briefly explain this program.
In the community forum, many times we have people step forward and tell us stories, horror stories, about local law enforcement being involved in immigration-related issues. We come back and say local law enforcement isn't involved in immigration issues, but again, the stories keep coming. One of the issues is when we try to resolve that, and in our work with Austin Interfaith, as we try to resolve that, the predominant theme is there's a lack of trust. There is a lack of confidence in the law enforcement community for someone to come forward and give us the stories that they're telling in an open forum and allow us to investigate that. What the Sheriff's program is going to entail is the development, training, and identification of liaisons within Austin Interfaith to be trained by the Sheriff's Office and trained in just basic interview techniques and in the utilization of a form that the sheriff has put together. And what we'll do is along with the training of the liaison, ask the liaison to step into the community and find out who these complainants are, find out who these victims are, and find out who these witnesses are. So the liaison can then report back to the Sheriff's Office. So any perception of lack of confidence or suspicion against law enforcement is broken down because the liaison then is the intermediary between the complainant and law enforcement. The allegation is then investigated and reported back to the liaison to be reported back to the community. So any suspicion or any interference by law enforcement, there is always the component of the liaison between law enforcement and the community. So basically that's it in a nutshell. They told me to keep it pretty short. So.